Welcome, David Tillinger.
Yeah, that was like the most disconnected to the person song. Just saying. And to illustrate that point, I'm going to start out with this. So I went to Comic-Con this year. I go every year, which is probably why I'm still single. But this year I heard a couple different things about my trip. I wore a costume for the first time.
Yeah.
And I went with a friend of mine, the beautiful Ava Aiden, who is a burlesque performer.
Yeah.
And I had a really cool costume. I had a Batman mask, I had a cape, I had a Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. I was Vacation Batman, which I thought was a really witty fucking costume. Unfortunately for me, my friend Ava went as her villainous burlesque alter ego, Poison Ava, and nobody was interested in my witty fucking costume. I mean, we could not go 5 feet in that convention center without somebody stopping us. DC Comics wanted a photo. E! Online wanted a photo. We got chased down 3 aisles by dirtycosplaygirls.com. Now, Ava is one of my favorite people, but I'm not gonna lie, by the end of the day, my ego was taking a bit of a beating. Finally, at the end of the day, I got a little vindication. This guy comes running up to us, and he's like, "Dude, Vacation Batman! That's badass!" I'm like, "Well, thank you. You know, I put a lot of thought into this. Can you take a picture of me and Poison Ivy?" Really? No, we're cool. Pose it up. I really hope you like the Vacation Batman selfie I'm taking on your phone right now. Fucking asshole. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but you know those signs in the bathroom that say employees must wash hands? Did you know there's a law that enforces that? Which, I don't know what's scarier, the fact that someone doesn't have the common sense when working with food to wash their hands after urinating, or the fact that it happens so often they had to pass a law about it. Either way, it's kind of fucked up. Speaking of law, I am actually a lawyer, so all the nasty things you were saying about lawyers aren't true. And one of the things I use in my practice is something that's called the Dictionary of Occupational Titles, or the DOT. Now, the thing about the DOT is it's a list of every job that exists, from garbage collector to President of the United States. And the thing is, it hasn't been updated in like 40 years. So there's shit in there that doesn't exist anymore. You know, stuff like chimney sweep, punch board operator. You know, a lady in the old movies moving the wires around? Apparently that's still a thing. Which would probably explain why Verizon service is so shitty. But the opposite is true as well. I had a client one time who had made a couple of adult films in her younger days. And, you know, she sent us a video so that we would understand her former physical abilities. And yeah, I watched it several times. Because I'm a professional, people, and I need to understand my clients inside and out. So we go to the hearing, and it's time for her job to be classified. And again, porn star, not an option. So the expert classifies her as an actress, which is a really hard job. It takes a lot of skill. It's a skill level of like 7, which means being a porn star is the same skill level as a chiropractor, an engineer, or a Republican presidential candidate. What I think about my job is that I meet some unusual people. I had a guy one time, we're waiting for the hearing, he suddenly bolts up in the middle of the hallway and starts screaming, "What the fuck? What do I gotta do to get some help? Am I gonna kill somebody?" Excuse me. And runs out. So, I've gotten used to it. I'm so used to having these people as clients. Like, I was talking to a judge trying to explain why my client was late, and suddenly there's noise in the lobby that we can hear. and it's like someone screaming, like, drop what's in your hand, drop what's in your hand. Dude, it's just my crack pipe. At which point I turn to the judge and say, see, I told you my 10:30 was gonna be here. All right, I've been thinking about something recently. It's one of those existential questions, turning this question over and over in my mind. And I've come to a conclusion, and because you guys are laughing at everything, I'm gonna share it with you guys tonight. Fuck fortune cookies. Seriously, they're nothing but shitty tasting, false promise making pieces of shit. I mean, they have been promising me love, success, happiness since I was like 12 years old. And here I am, quite a bit more than 12. And I am single. I have a job I hate, and it's been way too fucking long since I got laid. What I think we need are honest fortune cookies. Fortune cookies that'll tell you the truth, the stuff you need to hear. Like, dude, you know that promotion you're waiting on? So not gonna happen. Or, bitch, you can't change him. He's going to stay a douchebag. You know, information people can use. So, and speaking of that, ladies, I'm going to give you a bit of advice to the ladies here who are single or just starting relationships and stuff. Don't ever tell a guy you don't think of him that way. You know, that's not saying I'm not attracted to you or you're not my type. That's telling him that he basically has so little masculine value to you. That he doesn't even qualify for the question of attractiveness. You know, seriously, he's not yes sex or no sex. He's anti-sex. He's unsex. And I don't know about you, but no one wants to feel like they're unsex. It's not fun. So I think I'm going to end with this because I'm losing my voice. Am I the only person that has one of those friends that has to put like 20 hashtags after every single thing they put on Facebook or Twitter? I love how the random conversations start every time I tell that joke. So they put like the picture of their breakfast, and it's like hashtag eggs, hashtag bacon, hashtag pepper shaker. So literally every item in the photo has been hashtagged. Then come the multi-word hashtags. Hashtag Denny's Grand Slam breakfast. Hashtag breakfast of champions. Hashtag nom, nom, nom. Seriously, does anyone even know what the fuck nom, nom, nom means? And just because you haven't gotten quite enough information from this one tweet, she's got to add a bunch of random shit that has nothing to do with her Denny's Grand Slam breakfast. Stuff like hashtag world peace. Hashtag vacation Batman. Hashtag anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's right, I just dropped the longest word in the English language, and now I'm going to spell it. ANTIDISESTABLISHMENTARIANISM. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Hashtag 5th grade spelling bee champion. Hashtag no friends in the 5th grade. I'm David Tillinger, thank you for listening.
David, very funny. Give it up, David.